Hi guys, Russ here from Wilson Land Cattle Company. Today we're going to take a look at the silvopasture and some of the apple trees that we had grafted and show you the results that we got from our graft. If you haven't seen our graft video, I'll put a link up in the description here later on in the video. You can take a look at it. We're going to go ahead and move the cows here and take a look at some of our silvopasture. We've had tremendous results. So let's get these girls moved and okay, this here's what we're turning the cows into. It's a fescue, clover, birdsfoot trefoil. I don't know, I see about 10 or 15 species just standing right here. So there's a lot of biodiversity here. And you probably noticed we got some flies. That's pretty common for this time of year. I gotta put the water in with them here. Do that right now before I forget. Mineral tub. We started using pressure reducers on our hoses because these new modern hoses that you buy swell up like an anaconda whenever you get about 80 degrees on it. So I've started using pressure reducers. We use anywhere from 15 to 25 psi on our garden hoses now instead of 40 or 60 psi, whatever our pump's pumping. As far as the cows go, everybody's doing pretty well. We got a couple that haven't shed out quite yet. They'll probably call themselves out of the herd, which is fine. I don't need the ones that can't do it. Right here's one that didn't shed out with good reason, because her mother was not a good cow. Have zero pink eye this year. Calving season went pretty well. We did lose our last calf. Calf was 16 hours old, the calf was born. It was trying to nurse, couldn't get it figured out. In 16 hours, I gave it a bottle of colostrum, and that was in the evening. And whenever I come back out the next morning, the calf was dead. So I don't know what was going on. There must have been something wrong with that calf. So, you know, it happens. That's the drama, I guess you could say, of our calving this year. And we're 6 days away from turning the bull into the herd. Bulls, I guess I should say. We have 2 bulls we're going to turn in. We have a 2-year-old, and we have a long yearling that we're going to turn into the herd this year. And many of you know that our herd is closed. Every animal, every cow, on our farm was born here, which is pretty pleasing to know. I wonder what caused the sheep to run there. Something spooked them. I'm guessing one of them got up against the wire. That's a great thing with bells, you know when there's something wrong. Let's go through and take a look at some of our silvopasture trees here. You can see here we got a pipe in the ground. We got a drip nozzle on our trees. We put 3 big scoop shovels of mulch around each tree, and then of course we put tree tubes on, and then on the top of that we put bird guards. Keep those birds out. I don't want to kill any of our birds. Let's take this off here and just take a look and see how this looks. This here's a John Red. Got the cyan wood from a neighbor. Beautiful little tree. Almost have that one there planted too deep. There's a John Red. And on our grafting this year, we grafted well over 200 trees this year. And our success rate was tremendous. This here's a ginger gold. Let's take a look at it. Our graft union's good, but that tree's grown, I don't know, 18 inches probably. A lot of folks, when they graft their fruit trees, they put them in a nursery, put them in a nursery, and then they go ahead and wait a couple years, and then they put them out into their orchard. And to me, that just didn't make any sense to have to plant them twice whenever we can put them out there. This one here is a Sweet 16. It's growing nice. Graft union looks good. It's all healed up. Now we do have a sucker on the bottom, so we'll just pop that off of there. There's another one. That's good. And we have, I don't know, I think we ended up with 20 some different varieties of apples. Let's take a look at another one just for the heck of it. What's this one? This one here's a Northern Spy. Let's take a look at this Northern Spy. That sucker's tall. It's halfway up the tree tube. Let's see what it looks like. Walker and I planted these. I bought a 18-volt post auger. And that thing is so slick. It does such a good job. I'm going to need to come through and trim these trees I see. But there's the Northern Spy tree. The neighbor, he struggles to get them Northern Spy to grow, but I don't know, that's doing as good as anything else. We have them on 8-foot spacings, and again we have them all of them with drip irrigation. You can see the rows out there. Now we only come out that far with apple trees. That's all we had this year, so we're gonna extend that with either apple trees, cherry trees, or peach trees. And these here are cherry trees and peach trees back here. And this is what we're leaving behind for the cows. You can say, oh, that's wasteful. But it's actually covering the ground because we're coming into the dry time of the year. We need to cover that ground and help as much with cover as possible to help reduce the loss of moisture. take a look at the blueberries. Up here on that end we have 12 honeyberries. It's amazing that they're alive. We planted them when I come back. It got really, really dry. I mean, the soil was powder dry. And whenever I come back through checking on them, I don't know, it was about 10 to 14 days later. And something come through. Whenever I planted them, they smelled like, I don't know, smelled almost like manure compost, and it probably was. Emmy's got a female duck. If a duck quacks, it's a female. If it hisses, it's a male. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. These here are our blueberries. We have 111 blueberries. See them down in there. They're doing really, really well. Some of them were tiny. We got a good deal on them. We're going to be ordering some more in the spring if anybody wants them. We have a wholesale dealership with a tree company. So, if anybody's interested in blueberries, let me know. I think they'll be like, I don't know, about $7 a piece or something like that. They're not real expensive. You can see here they're doing well. This one here even has blueberries on it. What kind is it? It's Elizabeth. It's a high bush. All these are high bush blueberries. And we also have drip irrigation on them as well. And you can see we have the bed mulched in us too. So, all right, let's go take a look at the chickens. Our meat birds at 63 days ended up being turkeys. They look like turkeys. They dressed out at about 8.5 pounds. Freaking huge. And we used, this year is the first year we've been able to, but we used non-GMO chick starter on them. We raise ours on chick starter the whole way through. Chick starter's a quarter a bag more, but it has 4% more protein in it. So, hey guys, Emmy's got a tom turkey, and she's got a hen turkey over there, and that's her hen duck, and then that's the male duck. And the male duck, you can also notice, as they get older, they'll get a curly feather on their tail, and his beak is green. This black chicken here is a black copper cuckoo marin. They're not. I hear people pronounce it, and not many of them get it right. It's a French name, and it's pronounced marins, not marrons, or marrans. It's marins. So there's a Buff Orpington back in there. She's got we gotta go through and thin the roosters out. I can see about 6 or 8 roosters here. But we got light Brahmas, Colombian rocks. Somebody's crowing. I would say that that's probably that Egyptian back in the back there. I didn't see him crow, but she's got some Easter eggers in here. This black speckled one here is an Easter egger. Now we ordered, that ain't him crowing. I wonder which one's crowing back here. But anyhow, we ordered these black, oh, that's a Hindu. A Hindu that's crowing. That's surprising. And we ordered Emmy she likes her Sumatras. That white one there with the white top and the white legs, that's a Sumatra. We're going to be doing a video on building this style of chicken tractor. We really, really like this style of chicken tractor. We had the Joel Salatin type, and they're just a pain in the ass to move without rolling the birds. And this one here, I put an anti-roll device in it. well, you still roll them, but you don't, or an anti-kill device, I guess I should say. This back panel flips up and lets the bird roll out, and you don't kill them whenever that happens, which is a wonderful thing. Because the Joel Salatin type, you're going to kill them. And then we put a predator guard around, because we're heavy on predators here. So I put a wire around it, and then there's a solar fence charger out there at the end, and we just extend. It's kind of a messed up deal here right now because of the cows. But this one here, this single wire here, goes back to the solar charger. And I guess I should talk a little bit about this. When we grazed this up here, well, we've already grazed this section of the field. We're coming into the last section with the fruit trees. And whenever we cross across them wooden posts, there's another 3 rows of trees down there. The way eventually we're going to put a semi-permanent fence in here. And we had a fence on both sides. You can see the fence here still in. I got to tear it out this morning. But anyhow, we got a fence on both sides. You can see they did a tremendous job of trimming in around the trees. We'll go up here and look at these trees up here. They're doing well too. Some of them are a little short. Really, really dry when we put them in. But we have them mulched, and we have drip irrigation on them as well. And I don't know, I'm really happy with how the cows did this. They were reaching in underneath the fence and took that grass away from them trees. That's going to keep that cleared up for us. So anyhow, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Little peek of the cows there. I've had some folks, they want more cow videos, so I guess I'd classify this as a cow video, silvopasture video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you would, please subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, and hit that notification bell. We would really, really like you to become part of our family, our internet family, I guess you could say, because everywhere I go, I see folks that watch the YouTube channel. They really enjoy it, or at least that's what they tell me anyhow, and I think you really do, because I try to give you informational videos that will help your farm become more profitable. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.